Well, hello guys, welcome back. Loki has the most awesome ideas and he's going to get this channel shut down, but we did it. I don't know if in the first video today I told you about my dream, but I had a dream about Jesus. Hold on, do not hit the unsub button quite yet. In the first dream, he was clearly an actor portraying Jesus, a Caucasian male in the middle of a desert somewhere, just looked too fucking pretty and beautiful to be the son of anything. And it was almost like somebody was saying, "This is a photo shoot. This is a photo shoot." Like, I couldn't hear the voice, but it was like somebody, like, clearly you have to see he's being lit from lights you can't see and everything else. It was too fucking pretty. And in the second, it was the Jesus from, you remember that movie that guy made? Did I even tell you this today? Because I will do sometimes 12 takes and a lot of stuff gets left on the cutting room floor. Anyhow. Remember that movie that had more violence than any horror movie ever about Jesus? Yeah, that one. It was that Jesus, and he was like sitting on the sidelines, wrapped in a gray thing, and they'd given him his scepter and his crown, and it was like, it was between takes, but he's just sitting there feeling really sad so he can keep in character. And it's like somebody's yelling at me, "It's all a movie. It's all a movie. It's all fake. It's all put on." And I got up. And I thought you had been below communicating to me, and I'm still thinking that. And I said to Loki, I said, "This sucks though." I said, "I feel like someone died." And Loki looked at me and goes, "Let's have a funeral." So Loki has the best ideas, that's why. So we had a funeral. We lit some incense. I went in there and did a beautiful eulogy. And basically, I said, "This is the evidence I have, and I'm really sad, and all this other stuff." And we talked about stuff, and I was very frank, and I got everything off my chest. And I said, "If you really are an almighty, all-powerful deity, you have a fuck ton of explaining to do. Free will my ass. You can't create magical protection bubbles around people. If you can truly do everything, everyone could have free will, but nobody would have ever died from murder or anything else ever, because there'd just be magical protection bubbles around people." I reasoned like a child, and I could still destroy your theology. Anyhow, I could, and we did that. We've been having food, and we played the serious kind of music you expect at a funeral. King Herod's song. We found like 3 or 4 different versions. We played that, and I think I found one for Pilate. And like, it's funny, they did these over-the-top, cartoonishly evil characters in this thing to make Christians feel good about themselves. But they're all making valid points. If you're Jesus, do this. Prove it to me, and then I'll believe in you, right? It was like, it was not that hard a fucking question. Half the people in the Bible story of Jesus are trying to save him from getting killed, and he's like, "No, I have to do this." And then they're all like, "You know what? You're suicidal, fine. You're not my problem." They tried to stop him. The Romans tried to stop him. People tried ignoring him. Not everybody was paying attention to what he did, because there were would-be messiahs running around all over the place. And I'm like, I'm sorry, man, but if your father is really the one true God, one, I can't believe it, because there were too many other different deities, but two, he got a lot of fucking explaining to do. 2020, man, 2020. And I feel better. I still feel a sense of sadness, and I did feel someone coming forward when I was talking to God. I get to use all the air quotes I want now. I love it. And it felt gentle, shy, almost timid. Someone coming forward to see what I had to say to God and Jesus. But I wouldn't say it would be God. I wouldn't say it would be Jesus. I think it was just a very confused Bilal, like, she's talking to me? Wait, what? Who are you talking to? Me or Jesus? Which one? Oh, okay, I get it. We're having a funeral? This is so odd. Oh, Logi's idea? Okay. Um, I don't think it, for those lurking Christians out there, I don't think the Almighty Creator was reaching out to me. I said, "You want to prove your world? Make COVID not a thing. In fact, snap your fingers and COVID never happened." What's taking so long? It's their fault. They say he's almighty and can do literally anything. Why do people die? Why do people die in violent acts? Remember that magical protection bubble? Even I'm more merciful than your God. And it was actually a really healing experience. And, I thought of all the atheist memes I've seen on Pinterest. And, one atheist said the difference between me and your God is that if I could save a child, had the power to save a child from starving, I would. Now, that's a self righteous pat in the back. And actually, there are things she could do because 90% of the problems on this planet are caused by humans. But, at the same time, if you were an all-powerful creator deity, why don't you just make so much fucking food up here that nobody can fucking hoard it all? No fucking way, man. You could do that if you had the power, and wouldn't you? Wouldn't you, out of decent human decency, feed all the people who need feed and shelter them all and do all this other stuff? If you had unlimited power, wouldn't you make this world a perfect fucking planet? End all the wars, end all the sadness? Of course you would, because you have human decency. I saw another pin about, I'm morally superior to your God, and so are you. We must remember the Bible was from a Bronze Age religion where it was perfectly fine and capable to keep slaves, to commit genocide against all the people that don't worship you, and to do horrible things during war, like rape and butchering people because you can. It's a horrible, outdated book that they probably should, get rid of forever because we don't want to carry this forward into the future because some Nimrod's always going to pick this book up and go, well, it says right here in this book, I can kill people if God told me to. Wait, what? No, we don't do that anymore. So it actually feels better. And Loki's like, do you feel better? I said, yeah, but I said, I feel like my imaginary friend died in one of those movies about growing up. And he goes, I know. And yes, Princess. Princess is agreeing. And I asked Odin, I said, well, what if once I let go, truly let go, and we have his funeral, everything, I said, what if I lose belief in everybody? And he looked right at me. He said, I'd rather see you as an atheist than see you go back to that. And that's why he hates a lot of gods. It's not he hates them because of what they represent. He hates them because of how they treat their people and they let their people be treated. Don't get started on children and priests with Odin. Don't fucking ever get started on that. It's terrible. And there are people before you fire up your keyboards, you lurking Christians. There are people of all religions and lack thereof that have done terrible things. It's not just a Christian thing, but it's like it's a concept of if you do exist and you are all powerful, you fucking drop the ball, man. Like, every moment of every day, you drop the ball horrendously. And maybe you'll judge people after they're dead, but not if they say they're really sorry before they die. I have better moral standards than you do, and I'm human. So, if you guys like what you see, like, comment, subscribe. I know a lot of you are going to be unsubbing, but it kind of felt like something to share with you guys, to kind of maybe have a funeral, not specifically for Jesus or God or whatever, but maybe for your old faith or something else, and just say goodbye. Of course you'll be sad and you'll miss your old friend. There's no more comforting thought than a benevolent sky daddy who can and will do everything eventually. He just hasn't done it for thousands of years because reasons. There's nothing more, nice than that. There's nothing more nice than the idea that if you're a good little human being all your life, which is a very long time, um, you'll get to live with Magical Sky Daddy forever. It's just if you don't love him and you're the wrong religion, he has to do certain things. So yeah, it's a lot of reasons, but we enjoyed the funeral. And I think like I'm gonna get like 500 atheists joining the channel like any minute now. Any minute now. So if you guys like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, and Loki approved of it, and he was like pushing me to share the idea. You don't have to give up your belief in any other god if you can truly carry around the idea simultaneously of an all-powerful only god in the universe, who is his own father. Um, and the belief in other gods. You do you, but most people are like, you have to have one or the other for the universe to make sense. So, if you like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you later. Bye bye.